The Prodigal Son is story of forgiveness. In a distant land, there was a wealthy father with two sons. One day, the younger son came to him and said,
"Father, give me my share of the inheritance."
The father, without saying a word, divided his wealth between his two sons. The younger son quickly took his fortune and left home, eager to explore the world. He spent lavishly on parties, luxury, and pleasure, thinking his riches would never run out. But then, a great famine struck the land. His money was gone, his friends abandoned him, and he was left with nothing. In desperation, he found work feeding pigs, so hungry that he wished he could eat the food given to them. Then, he thought to himself,
"Even my father's servants have food to eat, yet here I am, starving."
With a heart full of shame, he decided to return home. He rehearsed his words.
"Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Please take me as one of your hired servants."
As he approached home, his father saw him from afar. Overcome with joy, the father ran to him, embracing him tightly. The son, overwhelmed, began to say,
"Father, I have sinned."
But before he could finish, the father interrupted him with love.
"Bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his hand and sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf. We will have a feast. For my son was lost and is now found."
Meanwhile, the older son, who had remained faithful, was angry at the celebration. He said to his father,
"I have served you all these years, yet you never threw a feast for me."
The father replied gently,
"My son, you are always with me, and all that I have is yours. But today, we must rejoice, for your brother was lost, and now he is found."
Lessons from the story. 1. God always waits for us to return. No matter how lost we are, God's love never fades. He is always ready to welcome us home. 2. Forgiveness is greater than judgment. The older brother was angry because he thought his younger brother didn't deserve forgiveness. But God's love goes beyond fairness, it is filled with mercy. 3. True repentance leads to restoration. The younger son returned not as a demand but in humility. That is why he was restored.